Code was the brainchild of the staff of the Pensacola Omega Lamplighters, and we've grown ever since 2010.
Yes, the purpose of G Code was to exhibit all the talent that we had in Pensacola, Florida through dance and step. It gives our teens a way to express themselves, to bring excitement to Pensacola's youth.
I think we've created something that's one of a kind.
When we say one of a kind, we mean that there's not another step show like this one. When you walk in, the experience, the ambiance, the mood, what we do with our themes, that's unlike any other step show that people have ever experienced. And so that's the basis for how we come up with what we're doing here.
And G Code isn't just a step show, it's a cultural movement. It's something that we've created to unite Pensacolians, those in the surrounding areas, and really highlight the talents that we have here as far as youth go. We have youth behind the scenes with cameras, we have youth coordinating dances and steps, and putting all of this on showcase for you.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that how much the youth actually is involved with making G Code. These teams start practicing in November. They come stay up all night, they meet up, they come up with a theme together. So the Pensacola youth have a lot to do to the G Code. If it weren't for them, there would be no G Code. The adults around the community, we kind of just guide them to make the decisions, but they are ultimately the ones that make G Code happen. I think one of my favorite G Code moments, I have to say, when Miss Yellett made a guest appearance on the stage with PTD in the blow up bag. I thought that was very creative. That was one of my favorite parts though. That happened last year. I will also say On the Road to Harlem. I believe that was our 2017 show. That was very different. We linked everybody together to show how Harlem played a significant part in black culture, and I think that was a great time. And also, it showed a lot of talent, out of our participants.
I would have to say my favorite G Code moment was actually the Harlem Renaissance one. The reason for that is because it took a lot of behind the scenes work to put together an entire film, basically. And I don't think people know the amount of hours it took to make that film, but it was an entire film, and we encompassed every team, every person that went on the stage. They were incorporated into that film and into that place. We literally took PHS Gym and we transformed it into Harlem, and that was one of my favorite moments. Just even walking in to sit down, you were hearing jazz music, but we fused it with hip hop. I mean, it was like we combined now, and we took the Harlem Renaissance and clashed it together, and it made for a really monumental moment. So that's one of my favorite moments.
Seeing everybody immersed in that culture.
Yes, and they really got into it. The kids got into it. You'd think it would be something that kids wouldn't like to do because of the time period and the era, and we're talking about Langston Hughes and things like that, but they really got into it. We talked about Dream Deferred, you know what I mean? Like, we had kids reciting that, and they were really into it. And so they walked out of that show having that experience of performing for people, but also walked out of there with knowledge.
But I do still feel like one of the most memorable shows was back to the 90s.
Yeah.
That maybe not memorable, that was the most funniest.
Yes.
Scenes from Family Matters, the Martin scenes, the kids, because they remembered it. They was young, and they still see the reruns going through. So that was really fun to make. The kids with the Lamplighters doing the New Edition part, and it really, I think PTB may have been Hillman College.
Yes, I love that.
It's just watching the kids fall in love back in the 90s, which it kind of bonded us together. Like, it was, I love the 90s, now the kids love the 90s, you know what I mean? So my parents still remember the 90s, so that was a very, very fun time making that G Code 3. That was
that dance thing at the end, the house party.
Yeah.
What? G Code 4 is a very different beast. I'm gonna call it a beast because that's what it is. It's that quiet, very under the surface, like I'm coming for you. That's really what it is, and it's about empowerment. It's about triumph. Those are really the adjectives we're using to describe this monster that's coming. It's powerful. And I don't want to give too much away, but those are the words that we're going to use to describe it. And people can come in expecting to be blown away and inspired. That's the main thing.
I think G Code 4 is going to focus a lot on our kids' talent. It's gonna really expose and show Pensacola that we have a lot of talented people in the community, adults as well as our kids. So that's what I'm looking for G Code 4. I really feel like we're going to see talent go to a next level. Expect the Lamplighters to step outside their box just a tad. Expect for them to have a lot more enthusiasm. They have a lot of experience. Some of my Lamplighters are in their third G Code. So just expect for them for the show to be a little different. Like I said, expect for them to step out their box. Expect for them to take on a different beat and bring the show. They are known as the closers. They are the closers, and they know this, and they wear that with pride. G Code 4 is on its way.
So with G Code 4, we definitely are going to have some merchandise available. For sure, we are going to have some dope shirts. It warms my heart every day. I see somebody with an old G Code shirt on. I mean, those things are worn throughout the year. So we're going to have a shirt for you to purchase. Tickets are going to go on sale a little earlier this year. We're going to do electronic ticketing starting January the 1st. Be ready to get your tickets. The show is going to sell out. It sells out every year. And VIP is a little different this year. VIP, we are only going to have 200 VIP, and that is going to be exclusive floor seating. It will be roped off just for you. So get in, get your tickets, be online, don't be in a rush, and look forward to some exciting things coming for G Code 4.
Tune in on New Year's Day for your first look at the exclusive G Code 4 trailer. Also, follow us on Instagram at @GCode850.
And we'll also be posting there some exclusive behind the scenes trailers, exclusive practices, things of that nature. So tune in.
Flyers, posters, all of that.
You know what y'all do.
Okay, well, what are we doing? I'm sorry.
This is still the promo.
So we just saying, what up? I'm Tosca.
Yeah.
I'm Drew. This is Vanessa, and tune in for the little.
On behalf of Pensacola Lamplighters, we're excited to
Okay, so we still shoot the promo for the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, can I say Pensacola? Like, what up, Pensacola and surrounding areas? No. Whatever.
Whatever come out.
What's up, Pensacola? What's up? I'm Tosca.
Hey, can we start at the other end?